Hello, everyone. Happy Mercury retrograde. Yeah, it's that time again. Okay, this retrograde is going to be in Scorpio, and then I think it goes into Libra, but it lasts. I'm just going by the retrograde itself, not shadow. And it's a quick reading for each sign. And it lasts from October 14th through November 3rd. Okay, give and take wherever you are in the world. So what I did is I heated up the gemstones, of course, and I'm doing each sign, and I will be able probably to put from element timestamps, but if you want to put specific signs, that's up to you. We will start with the water signs, and of course with Scorpio first because it starts with them. Pisces and Cancer. Then we will move on to the air signs, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, because it goes into Libra after that. Then I have, for the fire signs, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. And last but not least, the earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Okay? So we are going to start with the water signs. Okay. Okay, mind you, this is a very general reading. I'm going to tell you what kind of what's showing up and what the challenges are, but it's a very general reading. Water signs in general, all water signs, which is Scorpio, Leo, maybe a Leo will be significant, but Cancer, Pisces, all of the water signs. I feel there's going to be a complete amplification of things. You're going to need some balance, and you are releasing. There is something very strongly here with your a strong movement here with a lot of thinking. Intellectual, emotional thinking, all of it, and your desires. Know that you are supported. The universe is actually supporting you in a lot of your endeavors. You may have some nice surprises actually in all aspects of your life, okay? So I'm seeing that energy. You know, a good stone to carry around now during this time would be like a yellowish orange, a citrine, I would say. Okay, so we're focusing on Scorpio. Scorpio, what I see here is you definitely, the major ones that I see for you is some adjustments. Yes, there's been some confusion, but your intuition is strong. And again, you have a lot of amplification here too. Scorpio, it is a time for you to also retreat a little bit. The way I had for you is a little bit, you have to be kind of careful of moving too fast. There's a sense of warning. Okay, cautionary energy. Stay out of anything that you know is not healthy or dangerous. That's one thing I see. It's a time to withdraw from anything that you know is like guilty by association, people that bring you, or situations that are just not good for you, okay? Back off a little bit and try another approach with some things too. This is a time to be practical rather than headstrong or stubborn as well. Make adjustments when you need it. I feel some of you may be dealing with some expert or someone in power, okay? I do see that energy too, but I do see you taking your power back. But I would avoid anything that's legal or, you know, getting it, like stay in, like I said, just stay out of anything that could bring you, you know, don't draw out of the colors of the law. Let's put it that way. I do see patience is needed. There is something about the past that you need to not bring back because I do not see it as good at all. Okay, so patience and doing things differently. Things that have been secretive, or this is also your passions and desires are coming through too. Your wisdom, your intuition is coming through very strongly here too. A very good business deal is coming through here as well. Your challenge is definitely not listening to other people's opinions, unwanted advice and opinions. Someone may be meddling in. There's something to eliminate, and any past hurts. They may be coming back, but don't let that stop you. I do see a strong presence of a Leo, and I did mention that with water signs, a Leo. So it could be mostly for connected to a Scorpios. I feel a good deal's coming through. This could be a good business deal because we do connect everything, but that's what I'm seeing here. Just adjustments, okay? But that reunion with someone from the past. Now, I can't tell you what to do, but it just does not look, I don't think it's the best to do so, okay? So your biggest challenge is the past, heartbreak, and, you know, doubting yourself or letting anyone meddle in your life. Okay, now we're going to move on to Pisces. All right. Pisces. What are we seeing for Pisces? Pisces, you're going to have to pay attention to details. Okay? Paying attention to details is going to help you achieve something. You have to double check everything. If you think you did, go over with it with a fine-tooth comb. Okay? You may have overlooked something that's even obvious. Okay? So do things in small steps. All right? So that's one thing I do see for you, Pisces. It's like life is a home, life, family, foundation, money, all of that is in focus here, and adjustments, being caring and loving with yourself as well. I do see again here is being intuitively guided is showing up here, and connecting to spiritual people is very important for Pisces. Okay, this is also different types of energies here. I feel contracts are a matter of the heart. Love is showing up very strongly for Pisces. For some of you, I see movement, moving. You may be moving. Travel is showing up too for a lot of you. I do see also that you watch your health and well-being, because you could be a little bit stressed. And I do see a beautiful new beginning, attraction, and path. You are on the right path, Pisces. You will get a lot that you want and desire, because that together really indicates that. And you got a lot of helpful energy here too. You being helped and others helping you as well. You know, the only challenge I see from you is really believing in its divine intervention. This is spiritual energies, making your affirmations and prayers, and also that wishes, a little bit of delays, but a lot of wishes can be coming through. And that's actually your challenge. So I think that's pretty good. All right, I have to say. Okay, you're being looked over somehow too, even spiritually being guided. I really do like that. Okay, now we're going to move on to Cancer. Cancer, what are we seeing for you in focus here? This is, you know, your intuition is very strong. It's also telling you to make adjustments, you know, so kind of following that, and like the breadcrumbs, and also you kind of know, you just know. So there's a tower there, because this is also going to bring you some more awareness, and even spiritually evolving, and a new cycle is starting up, even though you're wrapping something up. I see for Cancers a resolution, okay? But you must purge. You must purge old connections, things that you thought were friends or whatever it was, to resolve some situations, okay? You must have a commitment to what your goals are, and let nothing stand in your way. You need to be very resolute in all the things that you do now. I do see a sense of completion here, achievement, okay? A cycle closing up. Highly, I want to say there is something about changing maybe even the way you look, or creative solutions here. I do see that energy. I do see you making a choice. You're moving away from one place to another. You're making some kind of a choice. The only challenge I see here is dealing either with authority or doing things systematically. You could be also in power now. So there is a challenge with that though, okay? For some of you, this could be issues with, for some, it's a slight possibility. It's taking your power back when it comes to child custody, child, maybe you're in a settlement or something like that. But I do feel taking more control in that situation, because I still see like a celebration coming through, very healing energy, and a strong new beginning. Okay, that is going to wrap it up for the water signs, and we are going to be moving on to air. Okay, air signs. So we are going to be looking at Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. Okay, when I'm looking at this collectively for all the air sign element, I feel this is a time when you need to be more grounded, and also your desires are coming through too. So I do like that energy. It could be protecting what you really cherish this time too. You are going through some kind of transitions, and building upon harmony. It is very important for the air signs to be careful who you bring into your inner circle. You got to make sure that everyone around you is on the same page, or harmonious and healthy in mentally thinking and in every which way, because otherwise it's going to kind of, you know, this is a time to kind of purge and clear that. So that's what I see for in general for all air. Now we're going to start. I mean, we're seeing some good stones here. It's for everyone, but for all air. Okay, Libra. Libra, what do we mostly see for you here? Okay, your passion, desires, your heart is here. These are also opinions. You're listening to them, and there is something maybe that you need to hear, but you have to shut down too much chaos and noise around you because you still ultimately have to make your own choices. Okay, so that's one thing I do feel here. Libra, I feel there is a changes coming up. It's almost like a revolutionary type of energy here. Okay, you can either go with the flow or try to push against it. If you do, you're going to be, I always say, swept away. Okay, because if you aren't ready for it, so be prepared for a massive change. It's a revolutionary type of energy. I've been feeling that, and I'm seeing that lately for a lot. But this is for specifically for Libra. Libra, there is something you need to be cautious about. I feel that dealing with insecurities, don't let anyone put you down. Maybe you've heard some things in the past, and now you're going to be putting the pieces of puzzle together. Yes, it can bring some kind of hurt or sudden endings and surprises, but it's for your own good. I do see for a lot of you, you could be accident prone. Focus, don't overthink too much. Okay, focus. I do feel that there can be, some of you may be deciding to break up. There is someone that's been in, if it's a relationship or even a friendship, whatever, there is a third party involved that it is time to clear that up. You don't want that. You don't want that anymore. Don't bring it back anymore. I feel a lot is going on now. In the next 3 days, may be really amplified here because you have this whole new section. You are going through some radical major changes. All right. There's no tower here. It's the way I interpret my stones. Okay. But there is, the more you're invited to go out, this could be an unusual invitation. It could be someone connected to someone you know and you were weary about. If they invite you to an outing, if they invite you to their home or invite you somehow get together, it's advisable you do because it's going to help you gain some more clarity. For some of you, I do feel the challenge here with you is rebirthing yourselves. Okay, it's like, do not believe everything you hear. It's a lack of follow through. I do see some of you may be dealing with people who are immature or younger. This could be someone promising you things and trying to patronize you in a way too. So that's your only challenge here, and rebirth too. Okay, your passions, desire, and doing what you know is right. It's time to clear the slate is what I'm picking up here for Libra, especially with love too, a relationship. Because you are better. You deserve more respect, and you deserve not to be anybody's second pickings is what I'm picking up here. Okay, and whether that's work, love, or any kind of relationship. Okay, so we're going to move on to Aquarius. Aquarius, what is mostly in focus for you? Decisions in love. Communications is a little bit off. I see that with you. Listening to messages is going to be very important. This could be from long distance too. I don't know why. It's almost like a separation from something is what I'm feeling. There's a sense of things are starting to break apart little by little. Don't attempt to do anything too fast. Don't take it. Don't bite off more than you could chew now. You need to let things slowly evolve. Okay. And then when things dissipate or clarity comes, whatever comes first there, then things are going to unite into your benefit. So things are dispersing now. Okay, so I am seeing that energy. You have, what I want to say here, you have a lot of talking, where talking has been a challenge. It's time to talk, maybe reconnect with someone. But I do see that communication is very important. For some of you, this is therapy. Counsel, talking is going to be very important. It's going to bring you some kind of win-win situation or some kind of a victory. Okay, so I see that. Wisdom, intuition, delays that been there, things that you've been desiring, they're all showing up here. You've been lonely too long. It's like, I feel some of you have been almost like a hermit here. So it's time to, it was a time that you integrated, thought things through, trust your intuition, your wisdom. You have that opportunity out there. You just have to make that choice and communicate somehow. I feel new beginnings are coming through. Anything now that you start will be a strong new beginning by springtime. And that's when next retrograde may be coming in anyway. Good news is going to be coming in too. Okay, so allow that to come back. And I feel you taking your power back. The only challenge I see here is a little bit of stubbornness. You have the power, but taking your power back can be a little bit of a challenge. Don't be so authoritarian in attitude or the way you perceive yourself to others. Otherwise, you may have a challenge of people trying to approach you is one thing I'm seeing there too. So that you have power and you may be dealing with people in power as well. And it could be a little bit of a challenge as well. Okay. But taking your power back somehow is very important and making a choice and decision with love. Okay. Moving on to Gemini. Gemini, what are we seeing here? Gemini, you also have the love stone here and you have your luck, wish stone, luck, and your abundance and yeah, abundance, prosperity, fortune stone here. So I do like that. Okay. Pretty good. The only thing I'm going to say with you is you're going to, there's a sense that you've been waiting. It's like you feel, no matter what, there is no progress. Okay. It's like you need to wait, patiently. And I know that's been very hard. That doesn't mean that nothing is happening. As long as you are waiting, there are things that are, things that are in the works for you, but you don't see it. Don't try to force things though. Okay. Because there's a reason that these delays are there or why you've been waiting. Not all the pieces are in place together. Okay. And if you do wait, it's going to bring you, your patience will bring you some kind of success. So it's a sense of waiting is kind of your challenge here too. What I see here is messages are going to be important. This could be love messages, all kinds of messages. This could be news coming in. That's good news. This is also, you're a little bit over defensive. So it's a time that you may need to update some things. People, situations that no longer apply in your life. It's a change of perspective is coming through here too. Not everybody's going to be thinking the same way as you. There is something to do with maybe property matters, work, or something. Maybe you're waiting for a promotion. There is a significant, I feel, money. I see the money side in the stone that's showing up. Now, the only challenge I feel here for Gemini is if you're waiting for a raise or you're trying to sell something, there may be a delay in it, okay? But it could be because you're not getting exactly what it's worth. Maybe you're in a hurry. Just say something, you're selling something. For example, you're selling something that's worth $100 and you're just so impatient and you're like, oh, here, 25. Waiting just a little longer so you get what it's a value, it will pay off. Okay, things will come under control. Things will get under control for you. Okay, but don't have regrets and beating yourself up somehow because you kind of rushed. Okay, there is good luck. There is abundant energy here for Gemini. Okay, that looks pretty good there. Okay, so that's for the air signs. We're moving in on to the fire sign. Okay, which is Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo. Okay, fire signs. When we're looking at all of this here, you need to stay more grounded, okay? Because the seeds you plant now is going to bear fruition too. But you need to review more too, okay? Remember, this is a Mercury retrograde too, but still, there is a magnetic type of energy here. You're attracting a lot too. And it's like the law of attraction. You can bring in negative, you can bring in positive. Stability, balance, very important. You have to focus on attracting positive energies into your life, not focusing on the negative. That's a strong, strong, strong message for you. I would get an obsidian that would help with you to clear out any negativity or any negative energies around you as well. Okay, now we are starting with the sign of Sagittarius. Sagittarius, there's something to do with, for some of you, learning something, communication, advice, counsel. This is like the educational stone to it. Is in the reverse. Maybe you're thinking of something. Maybe an extra course, something is going to help you out. I do see a person, this could be a new friend coming in. I do see that. This is a new person. But there's some frustrations here, and this could be with work. There's something you have to exit on. this is not a bad person that's coming through, but there can be something hidden, or maybe not communicated that you may find out later. That is one way I'm looking at this as well. Sagittarius, you have a lot of excess baggage here, okay? You need to start purging, because you will have something. If you don't start purging, at least little by little, there is going to be a time, I mean, you know, you're going to come to a time that it's just radical pruning of your life. There is still a lot of things that you need to clear out. Get your financial house in order, your emotions. There's a sense of an excess. You need to get rid of some things too, okay? Now, I do see happy energy here. I do see that there can be some kind of wish fulfillment here. Don't overdo a good thing is what I'm feeling, because I feel that excess. I do feel here opportunities may present themselves. You have a lot of changes coming in. Cycle clearing up, okay? Achieving something. I do see tuning in, listening to a group of people. This is something that maybe you hear. You have to do things in like the order of, like, just say you join a club, there are rules and regulations. You have to pay attention to that. Dealing with, like, I feel institutions and things like that showing up. I do see a victory. It's like you will be successful somehow, because it's almost like a new you as well. But there is, I feel negotiation, some kind of settlement, something. There could be a little bit of stress. I feel you're going to gain more clarity. Whatever is closing up in your life, it is for your own good. New doors will be opening for you. You may be dealing with a Libra energy is what I'm picking up here as well. What your challenge is love to me, is making some important decision in love. Or this could be just a contract, something, sticking to something is also showing up here. Okay? And I feel it's time to implore new people, new situations more in your life. Like the older ones just need to slowly purge. Okay? So that is what I see for Sagittarius. Now moving on to Aries. Aries, what I'm seeing here for you, I do see this is like official energies here. This could be commitments, contracts, agreements, legality sometimes, epiphanies coming through. Your wishes and desires is here, but you need to put some work into it. A cycle that needs to be closed up, and caring and loving energy. Okay, it's almost like companionship is showing up here. What I'm seeing here is companionship is very important, okay? Working with others is going to help you accomplish more than trying to do something alone is what I see. Okay, but you should be also weary who you want to work with, who you team up with, okay? If you don't share a common feeling, goal, plan, whatever it is, then that could backfire, okay? Connecting to people who are like-minded, kindred spirits is really showing up here. So that's very important. I do see that there can be, you could be keeping things more to yourself, okay? It's like discretion. I'm seeing a lot of that energy. There could be some secrets. It may be something that you still do not know about. Some people may be, I want to say, liars, or gossip is around too. So I wouldn't, listen to everything. I do see you're taking your power back a lot too. There's a lot of work. You're going to get a lot of things done. And I feel you're going to close some things up. You're going to be moving forward. You're going to put a stop to some things in your life. You know, like if you don't want to do something, if you don't think something's right, say no to it. You may be dealing with a Capricorn. This could be because of work or something. The energies of a Capricorn. What I do feel here is rebalancing your energy. Some of you may be between two jobs or a second source of income, making some choice and decision. I think that is your challenge, is like, do I move? Do I go to another job? Do I take this job? There is something there, and deciding to balance the finances. For some reason, that's coming up strongly here. Okay, you may have something presented to you, but you're not sure which way to go. So that's the only challenge that I see with all of you, and making some of your wishes come true. So you have to work on them still, okay? Leo. What do I see for Leo here? Leo, spiritually and emotionally connecting is very important with a group of people here too, and love. And there is a completion coming up, Leo. It's like you are coming to the end of some kind of a cycle, and a very strong new beginning is coming through. But you're going to have to decide something. All right, there is something that you've been kind of putting off, and it's time to make that choice to move forward. A lot of things you do wish and desire, they're there for you. Just got to keep moving forward. I feel in the next 2 weeks is going to be very significant for you. Time for Leos is what I'm feeling here. This is dealing with some kind of fears. The heart is a little bit hidden here, okay? This is a time to purge as well. This is a time to be nice and caring to yourself, not being, self-talk is very important, how you communicate. There can be issues with people who are close to you. I do see breaking free, okay, is very important. This is choosing to take some kind of risk to some kind of financial independence. This is very strong energy. Maybe thinking of changing a job. There's going to be maybe some kind of change direction with business, career, or something like that as well. Maybe even moving eventually. The only challenge I see for Leo here is you could be dealing with, this could be a female. This person either lives vicariously through you. Somehow she talks. She is brutal. Can be a little bit of a jealousy, but it is taking your power back, putting those borders up, and not being overly sensitive to what others say is what I'm feeling here as well. So that's not too bad. All right, so that is for the fire signs. We're going to move on to Earth. Okay, so we will start with Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. But when I look at collectively here, Earth sign energy, lots of energy, lots of energy. What I feel for all Earth signs, all of you, detoxing for sure, forgiveness, okay, letting things go and bringing more vivacious and vitality into your life is so, so important. Okay, being, so to speak, into this in the bright side of the sun. Okay, even the matters of the heart, your heart is showing up here. It's really strongly indicated. It's a time of healing, and that is only through forgiving and understanding is very, very important. What came up for Earth collectively here. Okay, so when we're looking at Capricorn, what we're seeing for you is you have basically the towers. You have the personal tower. You have this is shared resources, work, partnerships, money, the birth of something new, pregnancy, new beginnings, new cycles, epiphanies. You are definitely changing. There's a returning here. Everything has a cycle, and this one is for you, and it is starting again somehow. So you're starting again somehow. This is this time it has renewed your enthusiasm, your vigor for living. It is a new beginning. Okay, you definitely have that there, and you have learned a lot from the past. Okay, so I really see that energy. Also, Capricorn, perseverance is so important for you at this time too. Okay, you must have a lot more faith in what you want to achieve, your goals, your dreams. Stick to them. Don't change direction. Keep moving forward, because if you do, you kind of divert the energy, right? You're almost there. So persevere a little bit longer. So you have really strong energies. I mean, you have the tower. I mean, you have a lot of strong energies. Don't focus on disappointments. Okay, there will be a wish that's going to come to fruition, but you can't let anything negative come through, because the stones are in reverse, so it's not an easy time. For a lot of you, this is thoughts of moving, changing some things. It's you're coming out of the you're at your end of the race, so to speak, coming out of the coffin. It's like there is an ending to something. This could be with home, career, job, financial independence is coming through. You may be breaking some kind of deal breakers. I don't know. There's a lot of this energy here. It's got to do with a lot of that value. Business, whatever it is, it's like entrepreneur, financial independence, something. There's a reason to celebrate. There could be 3 entities. Maybe you come up into a partnership and there's a 3rd entity here. You're going to be reevaluating a lot. This is like you're working, you're gaining. This is again in decisions coming up. Really, you're changing. You're definitely changing, and it's evaluating where you're putting your time, money, and energy in. The only challenge here is news coming in, messages, maybe ideas, and you're scared to start with them because there's a lot of like changes within you and moving forward. And even the ideas you have, it's like you may suddenly change your own mind. There's a lot of this energy going on, okay? Very interesting for Capricorn, I have to say. Okay, you may change status. You may change, there's a lot that this could be done by your own hand, okay? Because you just want to change things around. That is for someone out there, Moving on to Taurus. Taurus, the energy I'm seeing for you is like you're very connected to Virgo for some of you, or the energy is very similar, okay? So I am seeing that energy too. Taurus, what I see here is, love, refurbishing it, adjustments, groups of people, your desires, your passions, money, rewards coming in. I see a lot of that energy here too. So, you really need to know, Taurus, that this is a prosperous time for you, okay? Enjoying the fruits of your labor. This is a great time for some of you, wealth and prosperity. I definitely see it. All right, save for a rainy day, the way the world's been going around, but I do see that energy. It's a very prosperous time, whatever prosperity means to you. You do need to relax. You need to take some time to yourself, okay? There's one thing there. You need to relax is what I'm feeling. Very creative energy is coming through here too. I do see that some of you may be thinking of traveling. I do see that communications, this is good for matters of the heart, okay? There's maybe some growth here, connecting to a soulmate there, or just this is a new friendship, or just communication is very strongly indicated here, very nice partnership being somehow maybe, okay? I do see watch your health and well-being, take rests, recovery is very important. I also feel that I want to say talk is so important. Wisdom, trusting your own wisdom. Your wounds are healing, so to speak. All right, so that energy does come out very strong. The only challenge here is you making that choice with confidence, and the world is before you. You can keep moving forward. You don't have to look back and say, okay, what is the community going to say? What is this going to say? You have to do what's good for you, okay? And that will push you forward. You don't need the recognition. You just need to make that choice and keep heading forward, okay? So I do see that, and that's like a little bit of a challenge for Taurus, okay? This could be partnerships coming through too, but for some of you, it's like love is kind of refurbishing itself. So anything now is take its time is the best I can explain there. Okay, so moving on to Virgo. Virgo, you have interesting energies here. Virgo, I feel that this is a time of standstill. If you've been pushing too hard, trying to get things done, you've done it one way, you've done it another way, you've done everything you can. It's what I call an arresting moment, okay? What you have to do, start over again from scratch. Try another approach then. Because that one path didn't work out. Let's put it that way. Then you're going to make some progress. In other words, cutting off the same cycles. Because even though you think you're doing something new, you're actually repeating a cycle, whether you realize it or not, it's subconscious. Whether it's in love, whether it's in work, whether it's just in all aspects of your life, that's going to bring you reward. So there's psychological, philosophical changes that are very vital and important here. Okay? So you're thinking that for a lot of you, you're still on the same path. You're just trying to do it in a different way, but it's the same cycle. I think that's maybe the best way I've saying. So if you really want a new life or breaking some kind of cycle, you're going to have to take another path that you've never taken before and then make adjustments and make progress. That is the best way I can explain that. I do see a lot of delays and blockages or things that is going on are going to be blessings in disguise in your favor, because like I said, you're going down the path, you've done it, and you're like, wait a minute, and you know, it's time to start on another path. So delays in that are going to be in your favor. I feel everything you have been doing and doing and doing is going to come to accumulation. Coming up next season, winter is going to be a very strong new beginning. Matters of the heart is aligned here too. I think that's a big area where you're going to have to purge a lot. There is new opportunities are presenting themselves. There is a victorious energy here. It's like success, victory when you start a new path, which you may be afraid to do so. And this is the time to do it. You know, reviewing that and psychologically purging is going to really help. For some of you, moving location. It's time to maybe move a location. I mean, completely a whole new place is going to clear your energy. It's something to think about. Changes are coming through here too. This could be even travel and a journey ahead. Watch your health and well-being. Communications, creative solutions is coming through too, and making a choice. What I feel here for Virgo, your only challenge is you're going to feel like you're moving one step forward, 3 steps back. You're going to have to give something up to be able to manifest something new. Frustrations is going to give you epiphanies, okay? It's very strongly indicated here. It's going to bring you rewards. It's like sparkling new beginnings here, okay? So seeing that money coming in too, all right? That is your only challenge, is actually being in suspense somehow. It's like, what do I compare it to? If you look at tarot cards, that would be the Hangman, okay? It's almost like purgatory. What is it that you have been, you know, on this spinning wheel that you really have to kind of purge? So a lot of those changes, rewards coming in and money too. And that's going to kind of clear things up, and you start a new path too as well. Interesting. That's your only challenge, is, you know, being suspenseful, and through those frustrations, you will be able to get the ideas how to move forward somehow, and then you're going to progress. Then success is on your path, okay? Okay, everyone, this was the Mercury retrograde reading. I hope everybody can speak well. Doesn't stay in the past too long. And we'll get through this. You know, there's a lot of pluses in it. Mercury retrograde is, you know, comes like 4 times a year, so we should be fine with it. People get scared of it, but actually it's just, there are people out there don't even know about that, and we survive. So if there's a fear about it, don't. Anyway, and this is for, it lasts 3 weeks approximately, October 14th through November 3rd. Okay, happy Mercury retrograde, and bye for now.